Wars are won or lost based on intelligence. The entire field comes down to just 5 core disciplines. If you understand these 5, you understand how governments actually make decisions. But what is intelligence? At its core, it's the collection, analysis, and sharing of information to guide leaders when the stakes are highest. Most of that information is sensitive, which is why it gets classified. From the outside, intelligence looks mysterious. On the inside, it's surprisingly structured. Everything analysts do connects back to these 5 disciplines. They're not the only ones that exist, but they're the backbone of the entire system. Let's break them down, starting with the oldest and most human of them all, human intelligence, or HUMINT. When people think spy, they think James Bond, Jason Bourne, dramatic, cinematic, and completely unrealistic. But those characters are inspired by a real discipline, human intelligence, or HUMINT. HUMINT is simple. It's information that comes directly from people, sources, informants, defectors, even accidental walk-ins. If a human said it, it's HUMINT. In the age of satellites and sensors, HUMINT still has one unbeatable advantage. It's the only discipline that reveals intentions. A satellite can show you troops on the border. A computer can intercept communications. But only a human source can tell you what someone plans to do. That's why HUMINT, the oldest form of intelligence, is still one of the most valuable. Signals intelligence, or SIGINT, is information collected from electronic signals. If it's transmitted, emitted, or bouncing between devices, SIGINT can pick it up. Every device you own communicates constantly. Your phone talking to cell towers, your GPS syncing with satellites, even aircraft sending their position to radar. This happens whether you think about it or not. When you use Google Maps to go to your favorite restaurant, your phone is trading signals the entire time. Those signals aren't secret. They're just part of how technology works. But with the right equipment, they reveal patterns, locations, activity, and communication. In short, HUMINT tells you what people think, but SIGINT tells you what machines are doing. Geospatial intelligence, GEOINT, is the analysis of imagery and location data. If you can see it on a map, a satellite photo, or a drone feed, that's GEOINT. It's basically a real-world GeoGuessr, interpreting visuals to figure out where something is and what's happening there. GEOINT can identify weapon systems, track construction at military sites, geolocate videos, or map terrain before troop or aid workers move. And it's not only for conflict. GEOINT is also used to map flood zones, assess earthquake damage, coordinate rescue routes, and guide humanitarian aid when infrastructure collapses. It's one of the most intuitive intelligence disciplines. You're literally looking at the world as it is. MASINT, Measurements and Signatures Intelligence, is one of the least understood intelligence disciplines. It's the science side of things, using sensor to detect unique signatures that things give off. Every object or event produces a pattern: heat, vibration, radiation, sound, chemical traces. MASINT analyzes those patterns to identify what something is, where it is, or what it is doing. For example, underground nuclear tests create seismic vibrations. Aircraft engines leave distinct heat and exhaust signatures. New satellites can be characterized by energy they emit in orbit. These examples look unrelated, but the logic is the same. MASINT uses physics to answer questions other disciplines can't. Open source intelligence, OSINT, is intelligence gathered from publicly available information. If anyone can access it, analysts can use it. You've probably seen OSINT without realizing it. There's a running joke that when something big is about to happen, pizza restaurants around the Pentagon get unusually busy. People actually track this through Google Trends and call it the pizza index. It's funny, but it's also real analysis, turning small public signals into insight. OSINT can be as simple as checking a company's filings, or as wild as people on Twitter matching rooftops and shadows in a video to pinpoint exact street corner it was filmed. In a connected world, OSINT is one of the fastest growing and most accessible intelligence disciplines because the information is already out there. So those are the 5 core intelligence disciplines, the foundation everything else is built on. If you want to go deeper, I'll be breaking each one of these down in separate videos. This is the Analyst Notebook. Thanks for watching.